Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AMIR HAFIZI bin MUSA and my student ID is 20247458815. And today I would be presenting to you about my assignment 1, which is being called the KaZeXplore, basically a system for a smartphone shop. Right now, let's go. I also provide you the logs, if you can see right beside me, right here to the right of my camera, right? So put your make sure you take a look at that one. It's very important right now, right? And now we are being greeted with two login menu, which one is main system, the other one is for admin. We can go for the admin. Oh, by the way, I use J option pane for this. This is just all J option pane basic structure stuff. There is no like J panel or anything. This is not complex at all. This is very basic, I would say. The basic J option pane stuff. Right now, let's go to the admin. Right, so we have the static and search and display smartphone. Others just exit login menu back again and then just exit the system. This is the admin menu. For the search and display smartphone, we would be using it at the end, right? So we go to the statistic first, right? We can see some purchase amount, average purchase amount, minimum purchase amount, maximum purchase amount. Obviously, all of them would show 0, would display 0, right? If we try, because there is nothing in the system yet. 0. Average purchase is also 0. Minimum purchase is also 0. Maximum purchase is also 0. That is good, right? Now we're going back to the admin menu, and then we gonna go back to the login menu because we need to put something in the system first, right? In the main menu of the main system, we have three options: payment history, smartphone ranking, and browse and buy. For the payment history, if we click on it, right, you can see if we click on it, right, pay attention to the logs right beside to the right of me, right? Pay attention, right? As you can see at the logs, it says system release payment data has been copied to the new linked list, but there will be an error because the payment history is currently empty. We haven't bought anything yet, so we would be greeted with 0 stuff, right? So we need to buy something first, but let's check the smartphone ranking. For this one, I use a simple sorting method. The higher the score, the higher the AnTuTu score, the higher your brand would be. For now, Vivo X200 Pro is the highest one at 3 million, obviously. Where is iPhone? All right, iPhone is at the 8th place. All right. Now, let's check the browse and buy menu. But we have 10 options right now for P70, and this is the price. Bottom here is the price, right? We can choose any of them, no problem. Right now, let's try to choose this one. But even if you want, all right, let's try all of them. All right, yeah, I want to show you that all of them works. Nothing, there will be no error, anything, or any runtime error, or any mistake. There will be no mistake at all. But everything is good, right? And now, and the spec is also different for every smartphone. I just want to show you that everything is different. Everything is different right here, because you can see, right? And also pay attention to the logs right beside me. Never forget about the logs. But let's choose what is the most overrated one. iPhone is the most overrated one, right? Let's try to buy this thing. We're gonna click on yes, right? And we need to enter the customer name. This will be the staff that enter the customer name because this is at the counter. And let's say my name is Alif, right? Alif Rose. And how many phone would I like to buy? If we are feeling generous, we would pick 5. Let's pick 5. And see, this is the total quantity is 5. Customer name is Alif Rose. Total price would be 39,995 ringgit. We're gonna proceed. How about we cancel the order? We can cancel the order, no problem. And then we would be sent back to the main menu. We can go back inside. And now, I want to choose back the iPhone. Yes. And then my name is Alif Rose with 3S. And we are feeling generous. 5 quantity is 5. Now we're going to proceed, right? So we would get the payment receipt right here. It is a very fast and simple program because I want to save time. right? We have the payment date and time. It follows the system, right? It follows the system one. Brand is iPhone, model 16 Pro Max, payment ID, customer ID, order ID. All of these are unique ID, by the way. Customer name, quantity is 5, total amount is 39,995 ringgit, and the payment status would be completed. Gonna click on OK and take a look at the logs. Never forget about the logs, alright? As you can see, this is for the payment information. This is for the order information, and this is for the customer information. Right, now we are going back to the main menu. And remember, and let's try, and remember to try the payment history. Let's try it. Right, view the payment history, and now there is something here. See? Let me show you right here, this one. Payment history has been updated. I put the logs right here, see? And now we can choose the payment history. Let's choose one, right? Alright, so this is the payment history. This is we can also see what phone did the customer bought. Right, let's try to buy another one. What is overrated? Once again, okay, Samsung S24 Ultra is actually overrated. Let's try to buy this one. Let's try HAFIZI. Right, the quantity 2 to quantity 11,200 ringgit. This is all the same stuff over again. And let's see the payment history. Now the latest payment would appear on the top, so it's much convenient, right? See, this is HAFIZI, and we can also check back the old one. See, Alifro's payment. Now we're gonna go back to the login menu, admin menu, and then we'll try to look at the statistic. See, 51,195 ringgit. That's good. Average purchase would be 25,597. That's good. Minimum purchase would be 11,200. That's good. Maximum purchase would be 39,995. That's very good, right? Everything is good. Now we're gonna go back to the admin menu, and let me show you, right? Gonna go back to the main system. I want you to pay close attention to the Vivo X200 Pro, right? Because if you want to delete and update this one, right? Vivo X200 Pro, where's the Vivo X200? Alright, the Vivo X200 Pro. Going back to the main menu, and we're gonna go back to the admin menu, right? Search and display. We're gonna say, let's try if I put wrong one, ASD, right? Not found. Good one. Right, want to search for another smartphone, which is the X200 Pro. We need to put in the model, right? See, it found it. X200 Pro. Let's try to update it. Vivo X200 Pro MediaTek, 6,000 mAh, and the new price we would put 40,989.99 cents, because we are feeling alright. And now we put at around 1.5 million. 1.5 million and 34. This is for the image. Right, the smartphone has been updated. Right, as you can see at the logs, smartphone details update successful. We don't want to search for another phone. Alright, going back to login menu, main system, and then we're gonna search for the smartphone ranking, and you can see that Vivo has changed to the 8th place. Right, and we can go to the Vivo. Where's the Vivo? Right, as you can see, this is the new price, 4,799.99 cents. It has been updated successfully, and let's try to delete the product. Delete the Vivo X200. Search for the phone X200 Pro. Let's try to delete it. Right, delete successful. No. Let's go back to the main menu. Right, and as you can see, there is no Vivo anymore. Vivo is not here anymore. It's gone. As you can see, there is no Vivo anymore. And it indicates that everything works great, everything works fine, and it's a very simple program structure that use basic geoption pane. Alright, we are now at the part 2 of code reviewing, but before that I would like to make my assistant take over and explain to you guys what is linked list and what is array list. Can you explain to us what is array list and what is linked list in a very simple manner?
Sure, boss. An array list is like a shelf of books where each book has a specific slot. You can quickly grab any book, but adding or removing one might require shifting others around. A linked list is like a chain where each link connects to the next. It's easy to add or remove links, but finding a specific one means going through the chain.
I hope that you guys are able to understand a very simple example that has been given by my assistant. Now we are going to the code, right? As you can see right here, we have the array list. This is from the book. I copied it, right? This is all of these are from the book. I just copied all of it, all right? And this is the array list section, all right? This is for the linked list, right? This is the node. I also copied this from the book. This is for the linked list, the same as in the book again. This is the linked list empty list section, all right? Now we can go and move on to the user. I need to go very fast because if I try to explain all of my code, it would take like more than half an hour, right? For the first class, this is the user class, right? The user class consists of customer ID and name, and this is basically all of it. Only need two variables for this one. Right now, we gotta go to this smartphone class, right? Smartphone class basically contain the information for the smartphone details, right? We have brand, model, chipset, memory, battery, price, Antutu score, phone icon, which is for the image, and phone icon 2 for image number 2. See, a very simple one, nothing major, nothing much. This is the getter, and there is a setter because there is the update function, right? And the toString, right? Now we gotta go to the order, right? Now, as you can see, public class order extend user because we want to get the user information, right? In the order, we have order ID and we have the quantity. Very simple, right? And only have the getter. There is no setter here, right? And the toString. Now we can go to the payment. As you can see, public class payment extend order, right? Because we want to get the order information back then. The payment ID, payment date, amount, status are the variable in this one, like the default constructor, the normal constructor, the getter, and the toString. Very simple, right? And the class, the admin class, right? Almost the last one. This is basically extend the payment, but doesn't have any extra variable in it because we just want to calculate the mean, max, average, and the sum, right? So as you can see, we're only getting the super extend from the payment, right? I was about to use this one method, but I found this one method is much more better and much more faster, I would say. And for this one, this is how I calculate the sum. This is how I calculate the average. You can pause and see and zoom in if you want. And this is how I calculate the minimum. Basically a much more simpler version that I found and faster. This is how I calculate the maximum. I basically just use the function and put it inside the admin class for a much easier approach rather than putting it in the main, because the main is cluttered with a lot of option pane method. All right, now we go to the main method. All right, let me go back to the top. Right, this is basically what I import. option pane for option pane, obviously. Image icon for the image for the phone. UUID is for the unique ID of payment ID, customer ID, and the order ID, right? Local date time to take the date from the system, date formatted to format back the date. There's a format for the price, right? This is how I initialize the array list, right? This is basically to replace the OK button back to nice button. Very simple. This is the start of the main, all right? And this is what I input first. This is all the smartphone information because I want it to be in the system, ready to be in the system right away, right? This is just getting the information back, right? Not much here, all right? This is the start of the login system where you can pick between the admin or the main system. Nothing much for this one. Basically, choose between one, and it will be redirect. So it will redirect to which one, right? To the main system or to the admin system. That's two. Right, so this is code for the system. You can pause if you want. This is basically just a bunch of option pane and if and switch case and if else. All right. Basically all of it here, and here. I will show you the image for the GUI here. All right, and then this is for the browse and buy phone. This is a very important method I implement. right? Basically clicking this, you can choose to buy the phone. This is also a bunch of G option pin. You can pause if you want to see it. You can pause it. I cannot explain a lot of this because it would take a very long time. But this but you can kind of understand that this is just a bunch of G option pin and if else statement. Right now we can show you the if the customer want to buy or not right here. Right, if customer want to buy the phone, generate the user ID or the ID payment ID at the same time, right? See, generate the payment date right here, right? Boolean payment status turn to true, right? This is just the receipt for this is just for showing you the receipt, like I show you in the demo system right away. You can pause this, no problem, if you want to see it, right? Right here, and the end of the browse and buy phone. This is the end of the main system, right? Now we go to the admin system. Right, what do we have in the admin system? Basically a bunch of J option pin too, right? J option pin, so many J option pin right here that I use. Then the switch case to choose between right here. This is basically just very basic, right? And this is basically for the update one, as you can see here. It's for the update, right? I will show you the image right for you can understand it better. This is for the removal. If you want to go into delete, right? Let me show you a bit, all right? That's here, all right? And now, right, if this is not found, if the phone is not found, you say no punch found. Want to search again, like the usual, and right, and this is just going back to the main system. If you click on the option button, and that is the end for the admin menu, right? So now this is the admin statistic part. So for the admin statistic, after you click the admin menu, there will be an option to the left one, which is the admin statistics. As you can see, right, this is basically just the calculation for min, max, and all sort of that one. Right. You can pause, no problem. Right. This is basically all of these green text are just basically the ocean pane sign text. The ocean pane and HTML being combined together. Right. All right. Let me show you again. Right. So this is important, right? This one is very important for my system. And we are at the last part, right? So this is just to generate the user ID, right? This is just to generate the user ID like this. It's very simple, right? Now this is to generate the order ID. I take only 4 of the end letter, right? I only take 4 of them. And as you can see, return OID, UID, right? And then change it to all uppercase for a much easier approach. Now this is for the generating the payment ID, right? This is for generating the payment date, right? Very easy, right? Now this is for copying from the array list to the new linked list. As you can see, private static linked list, copy payment array list to linked list, payment linked list equal to new linked list. System.print array list payment data has been copied to the new linked list like you have seen in the demo system. And basically this one, payment, new payment, basically casting this one, casting the array list to the link, to this thing, right? And then insert it at the front, because if I use insert at back, the payment time order is ascending. Basically it means the old history, the old payment history is at the top and the new one is at the bottom. But if I use the insert at front, the payment time order is descending, which means the new one is on top and the old one is at the bottom. All right, and that basically conclude what I have done to the main system, and this is basically the end of the code review. Thank you very much for paying attention and listening to me talking about my codes, talking about the system and what I have implemented to it. And I hope all of you guys have a very good day ahead. Thank you.